Have you ever felt like you're living someone else's life? Wake up, go to work, pay bills, repeat? You tell yourself it's just how life works, that this is normal, that it's all gonna pay off someday, but deep down, something doesn't feel right. You look around and wonder, why are some people skyrocketing to success, building wealth, traveling the world, while you're stuck, just trying to stay afloat? What do they know that you don't? Here's the uncomfortable truth: most people will never be free, because they're chasing the wrong things. But if you watch this until the end, you'll understand something that only the top 1% ever figure out. And once you do, you'll never look at life, money, or freedom the same way again. Alright, let's begin. Let me ask you a simple question. What is the opposite of freedom? Most people, well, they say slavery, some might say prison, but you know, the real opposite of freedom is dependence. And today, 95% of people are dependent. On a paycheck, a boss, a routine, even their own self-doubt. They don't own their time. They don't control their income. They don't even get to choose how they spend most of their day. That's not freedom, that's just survival, with Wi-Fi. Now here's what nobody teaches you in school. Wealth is just a tool to buy back your time. The rich, they don't work harder. They work smarter in ways that separate their time from their income. Let me explain. Imagine two people. One drives a cab, 12 hours a day. The other built a ride-sharing app 5 years ago. Both are in the same industry, but while one is exhausted and broke, the other makes money while he sleeps. What's the difference? Leverage. One uses his time to earn, the other uses systems, technology, and people to multiply his impact. You see, the people who win this game, they don't trade hours for dollars, they build things that scale, products, businesses, investments. Each of those things prints money, and it does that without printing stress. So here's the question that, honestly, changed my life. What if I stopped trying to work more and started building things that work for me? Think about this for a second. Every rich person you know, from Bezos to Rihanna, got rich solving just one problem. How can I make money without being there? They wrote books, built companies, created intellectual property, made products, built audiences, and those things worked for them, while they were on vacation, while they slept, while they lived. That's what wealthy people chase, income without involvement. So if you're still thinking the path to wealth is grinding 10 hours a day, saving 10% of your paycheck, retiring at 65, I'm sorry. That dream died decades ago. Now let's talk about what works today. Step 1. Own a skill. Not a degree, not a certification. A real valuable skill that solves problems people care about. Copywriting, sales, design, automation, video editing, coding, storytelling, strategy. Skills are your seeds. They grow businesses, build audiences, and attract clients. They give you leverage, especially in the creator and AI economy. Step 2, package it. Turn your skill into a product, a service, or content. If you write well, don't just freelance, launch a newsletter, create an ebook, and hey, build a course. If you know how to edit, don't just sell hours. Instead, build a YouTube channel, sell templates, or start an editing agency. The goal is always the same: get paid more and work less by building systems around your skill. Step 3, distribute. The world doesn't reward the best, it rewards the most visible, so you need distribution. Post, publish, promote, build an audience. It's never been easier. You've got YouTube, Instagram, X, LinkedIn, TikTok, podcasts, newsletters. Each one is a rocket, if you're consistent. In today's world, the most valuable asset isn't real estate, it's attention. And once you have attention, even just a little, you can direct it to anything you offer. Now let's talk about failure, because honestly, most people stop here. They try once, it doesn't work, and well, they crawl back to comfort. But here's the truth: failure isn't the end, it's the tuition you pay for success. The people you admire most, the millionaires, the creators, the founders, they all failed more times than you've tried. What made them win was this: they learned faster than they quit. Now here's the final piece. Freedom doesn't come from success, it comes from strategy. If you're not building a system, you're building a trap. If you're not creating leverage, you're just working harder. And if you're not owning your income, someone else does. So ask yourself, what skill can I master? What solution can I create? What system can I build? What audience can I serve? Then ask, what am I waiting for? Because in 10 years, two types of people will look back at today: the ones who watched videos like this and kept scrolling, and the ones who watched, decided, and started. So which one are you? You're not here by accident. This message found you for a reason. Now go build something that sets you free, because the truth is, no one is coming to save you, but you were built to save yourself. Subscribe for more such